when we arrived at the new tribe location, the Balboa tribe, and there was this spread of ribs and turkey drumsticks and a leg of lamb. And I mean, the greatest thing was I'm a huge bread fanatic, and there was bread and cheese and wine and nuts, all the stuff that you take for granted every day of your life outside of this game. And it was magical, and it was very surreal, and it was absolutely a dream. And I never thought, under any circumstances, I would ever say that, despite the hardships, all the deprivation, but it was 100% dreamlike. And it never tasted so good. I'm in awe of it. I can't even describe it. And it was so good, I could care less about dessert, like chocolate and all that stuff, although I love chocolate. But that food was so awesome that I feel like I'm satisfied for life. What I enjoyed most, oddly enough, was the combination of the warm bread and the cheese with a little sip of the red wine. Just the three flavors together blended, and it was absolutely heaven. The ribs, fabulous. The sauce was fabulous. The leg of lamb was okay. It was just the wine, the cheese, and the bread blew me away. And then towards the end, I was eating a little piece of bread with a red grape, a little chunk of cheese, and adding a little sip of wine, and it was heaven, absolutely heaven. It made me. It's similar to when I took that first outdoor makeshift shower, 19 days in or however long it was. It made me feel human. When I had those bites of food, it made me feel human again. And it's just, from a morale standpoint, from an energy standpoint, from a nutrition standpoint, it's just, I realize I'm actually human again. I may actually make it out of this place. Because there were, mussels and coconuts for 18 days is tough. I would have made it, but I would have dropped another 20 pounds. And I can't afford to drop that much. So, biggest birthday yet, and I'm 39. We first tried getting fish when we had 3 legitimate fish hooks. And then my tribe mates lost those very quickly. So then we had a makeshift clothespin, not a clothespin, but a safety pin. And it wasn't tied securely. I think that was lost as well. So then all we had was pieces of wire. And the fish would just gobble it up and you'd never catch a fish. So that was, in terms of trolling, that wasn't doable. The Hawaiian sling, Rhino was taught by Rupert how to use it. I don't really know how to use it. And you have to be a very, very strong swimmer to do that, because the fish hang out by the rocky shores and the tide comes in and the currents. You can get smashed against the rocks very easily. And you have to be a very strong swimmer. I could try that, but without flippers, I wasn't comfortable doing that. And Rhino said he could do it. He wasn't successful at it, so that's why we didn't get fish. As to why Rhino, I think he got unlucky a few times, hit some big fish that didn't hit the proper angle, didn't spear them, and they looked at him like, screw you, and just swam away. That's why we didn't get fish. And we tried the dragnet a couple times, and it just didn't work. It's not made to be a dragnet. It was too heavy, and also the landscape of our beach is such it wasn't susceptible to dragnetting, because it's a very dramatic drop-off and it's too deep to do a proper dragnet. So, all excuses why we didn't get fish, but that's the reason why, and we should have got fish.